Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Skyrim. Today, we are continuing on with the main quest, the Way of the Voice. Now, to refresh you guys, the Greybeards have summoned me to their monastery on High Hrothgar, on the slopes of the Throat of the World. They seem to have learned what the mysterious power that I gained when I killed the dragon outside Whiterun. Okay, so that's where we are headed. It's gonna be fun, guys. We're making the journey in the night because we're totally crazy. The guard actually didn't complain about my magic.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Klimek?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. To be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish...
Anyway, let's head on up. Is this a temple stone or something that we can hit? Like a blessing? Reed etched tablet. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and fill the land. Fantastic. Okay, let's go on. We're climbing steps, guys. Ready for this? I think this is fantastic. We're climbing up steps. There seems to be some sort of cave or something up along the way. Not sure what kind of trouble we're going to be getting into, like a wolf. Die, wolf! You have something on you? Sometimes wolves have rings on them, like that, and gold, which is a little weird. But yeah, this is a pretty cool journey. I'm not sure what to expect, though. I can't really remember all of the enemies that you might have to fight on the way up here. I think I remember one in particular, but that's a little later. Anyway, that's a goat. We're not really going to worry about him. And you... Oh man, one-handed increase to level 30. Fantastic. Is there anything that way? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, I thought that might have been an alternate way up. We got to climb up all these danged steps, though. Alright, what's this?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Alright, well, I'm going to make conversation because I am Dovahkiin. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. I'm bad at reading those. Anyway. So now, that was interesting. We're going to be heading on up. Seeing what else we can find. I put away the weapon just because I don't want to anger/worry some of the people. Ice Wolf! Man, this guy's stronger! He can take hits. Come on, Lydia. Where are you? You're supposed to be helping me in situations like this. Ice Wolf, do you have anything cool on you? Just an Ice Wolf pelt. Well, that's just depression. Alright. So, the steps, they lead this way, but is there anything down there? I don't think there's anything important down there. If there is, we can worry about it later. Alright, so let's continue on up. Man, the steps are covered in snow. Is another Ice Wolf? No, it's just a Wolf. There we go. Man, I'd feel bad if they were normal dogs, but they're just wolves. Also, Snowberry, rather, and just a wolf pelt. I gotta start remembering to check the wolves, because I can get rings and stuff from wolves, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. You know, wolves are magical in Skyrim. Okay, is there anything up here? This looks kind of neat. Just a shortcut, perhaps? Oh, there's a wolfie. Oh man, it's an ice wolfie, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, Lydia, I am so sorry. You were on fire there briefly. You have an arrow in you, Mr. Wolf. I guess that's probably from Lydia. She's a bit of a beast with the bow and arrow, as we learned recently. Get this. I'm not going to take anything from the bowl, but I am going to read this. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons in their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Awesome. This is interesting. I never took the time to read these the last time I went up this way. Also, there is Firebolt. How much does that take? That takes a lot. I have perks, though. Yay! We're gonna need some magic here soon. Destruction. Can I do Apprentice Destruction? Dang. Alright, well, looks like we gotta level up Destruction. In that case, you know what? I'm getting some sparks in the right hand, and we are going to be lighting their world. That's what sparks looks like, and that's Firebolt. You shoot a single, well, bolt of fire. Our magicka regenerates fairly quickly, though, so that's alright with me. Anyway, so let's continue on these magical steps to High Hrothgar. And let's see. There's another tablet here. Is that a person? That is a person.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeard's called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Awesome. Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Alright. That's fine. What are you
Walking
doing?
the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Cool. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Awesome. Let's continue on up, though. I actually think I want to get dual firebolts going on. I think that's going to be good. I haven't put hardly any perks into destruction just because I haven't been using it, surprisingly. Conjuration is much higher, and usually I use destruction magic like mad. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Also, dude. Did both of those miss that troll? Alright. You want some of this magic? I'm gonna shoot you left-handed. That's right. Okay, now let's get the sparks out, and let's take a little magic potion. I like how it pauses the game like this. Potion of minor magicka. We'll just get a little bit of this going on. And then we'll do some sparks on this frost troll. There we go. That was damage. Alright, so let's take a look at this. You've got a flawless garnet. Fantastic. Troll fat as well, but I'm not really interested in that at the moment. Anything over here? No, it's just fairly dark over there. Alright, no big deal. Oh man, we got another tablet. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. So man won the dragon war. Awesome. Well, obviously, there's not dragons around, even though there are. Whatever. That's not stairs. That's death. That's certain death. Alright, and here... looks like we're getting a little closer. We've got one more etched tablet, it looks like. Maybe another one after this. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Alright, that was pretty cool. I'm liking this story. Anyway, though. We just ran out of stamina. I'm going to try not to wear out my stamina all the way, because then it takes an extra second to recharge. And I like to use my stamina. I don't really use lightning magic that often. It's a thing. I just never have. A lot of the times I use fire. If you couldn't tell, because I like fire bolt. It's a very good spell in my opinion. Oh, I thought that might have been like animal tracks. I'm like, I didn't know animal tracks were in the game. But it's not. They're just rocks jutting out of the snow. Oh well, it's no big deal. Alright, so let's continue climbing. Oh, it looks like this is High Hrothgar. With one more stone tablet. For years all silent, the Greybeard spoke one name, Tiber Septim. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Well, that's cool. And I'm assuming this is Tiber Septim? Probably. Alright, well. Time to visit High Hrothgar. Chest, it's empty. It's no big deal though. It's time to head on in. Hello.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Actually, Lydia was just telling me how cool this place is, and I decided to give it a visit. Oh no, I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
Well, we are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Okay. I'm answering your summons, Master.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
Okay.
When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Well, isn't that fantastic? Look at this. I like this. The letters or symbols or whatever just appear in the ground.
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, as part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of roll. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thumb.
Okay.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
All right. All right. I knocked over your pots. Sorry. So, do I just have this awkward
Again.
phase of waiting for it to recharge? I guess it auto recharges or something. Take that. I guess Foos Row actually, you know, it recharges pretty quickly, unless they're speeding up the recharging.
Once more.
All right. All right, and Foos Row. I did it.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragon.
Hear that, Lydia? I show promise.
Perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Master Bori, where are you? Master Bori, come on, yay! Hey, Lydia, you want to come? I knew you would want to. Let's go. Master Bori, it's worth mentioning, walks very slow. And I can't knock over that pot, unfortunately. They also don't talk to you. I think only the one dude can talk, Arngeir. High Hrothgar Courtyard. Alright. Master Bori. There's Einarth, or Einarth, or whatever. And then Arngeir, and then Wulfgar. And of course we got Lydia. Lydia the Fantastic.
You will now see how you learn a completely new shout.
Okay.
Master Bori will teach you Wuld, which means whirlwind.
Lydia, you're standing on my
You must
words.
hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Thank you. We learned whirlwind sprint.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you.
We are jumping like crazy people. I want to see how this looks in third person. All right.
A new shout.
Okay. We go into magic, and then we'll go over to shouts and select whirlwind sprint.
Master Wulfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay.
Master Bori. Vex. Wuld. Now it's your turn.
That's pretty cool.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
All right. I'm ready, and shouts! That's right, even Lydia made it. Speak to Arngeir for further training.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself?
I don't know how I do it, it just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
The way of the voice. Why are some dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Thank you, Master. I will continue my training.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
Alright, why are shouts in dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Okay. Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Alright. When can I meet Parthenax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Alright.
Wind, guide you.
That is going to be it for this episode of Skyrim, guys. Let's take a look at our quests. We've got the Horn of Jürgen Windcaller, if we want to continue along with the main storyline. And, we've also got Missing in Action. And a few miscellaneous quests. Well, I'm not sure what we'll be doing in the next episode. We might be continuing on with the Horn of Jürgen Windcaller, or we might be heading somewhere else. I don't even know. But with that said, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Skyrim. Really hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.